what it feels like. How old were you when you first had your heart broken? There's one when I was younger. That was probably just when I moved away. I had a boyfriend in the 6th grade, and I really loved him. And that was my first heartbreak. And I'm not going to say his name because I'm still friends with all my school friends, but they know who I'm talking about. Wrong impression. What do you think is the biggest misconception about you? I was going to say that I'm a diva, but I probably am a diva. So. To be really honest with you, that I can sing. I have friends come to shows and they're like, oh my God, you're a really good performer. I'm like, it's funny that, isn't it? I would say people seem to be pleasantly surprised when they come to my live show. I just snorted. Keep that in. Wishing I was there. What's your favorite holiday destination? Necker Island, hands down, the most incredible place I have ever been. Nothing missing. What was the last thing that you lost? Dignity. Well, seeing as I have perimenopause, I lose things a lot. Most likely my telephone, which I find in the fridge, in my knicker drawer, all kinds of places. House keys, you name it, I lose it. Shiver me timbers. What was the most chilling movie or series you've ever seen? Oh, that's a good one. Blink Twice was very chilling. I just saw that recently, and I think Zoe Kravitz did an amazing job. City, what's your favorite city in the world? I think New York is my favorite city in the world if I had to choose. Smoke, where did you live when you first moved to the Big Smoke? As in London. The first place I lived was Wandsworth. And I used to, I was staying in a room at a friend's house, and I used to rollerblade over the Wandsworth Bridge Road all the way to Chelsea. Remember when rollerblading was the thing to do? I was much fitter then. If I did it now, I'd probably pull a muscle. Pigeons and crumbs. What is your favourite bread or crumb-based food? Sorry, that's a good one. Oh, David, you've outdone yourself. I would say breaded Dover sole or crumb sea bass. There you go. Firebird, what's your favourite bird? A robin, because my dear friend Rosemary Walkup, who was my healer, passed away in January. And she's been visiting me as a robin. So currently my favourite bird is a robin. One more addiction. What was the last series you binge watched? Palm Royale. I really enjoyed that. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. What do you like to do when you have downtime, me time? I like everyone to leave me alone. I literally like doing things in the garden, sitting on the couch, eating 100 bowls of popcorn, and having snuggly cuddles with my son. Impressed. Which artist or band have you seen recently who impressed you? The last gig I went to that I enjoyed was Taylor Swift. It was so amazing, and she was amazing because I wrote her a letter just to say I was an Uber fan, and she let me and my friends watch the show from her little friends and family section, and we got sent some merch t-shirts, and it was just the most incredible show ever, and I am definitely a Swiftie. Just like old times, what was the last story you told about something that happened in your past? So after the show in Switzerland that we just did, we might have had an after party in my room. We might have consumed a hell of a lot of gin, and I might have told too many stories about the early days and being on a tour bus with InXS and all sorts. So, big mistake. Is there anything you really regret? I don't really have regrets. You know, saying no to Lancome when I could have. I might regret that. Okay, Torn. Have you ever injured yourself performing? Yes. In fact, the last gig I just did, I was performing at soundcheck because I tend to like overdo it at the soundcheck. And I went to the front of the stage and there was like cords with a little black thing covering it, and I, in my periphery, because I can't see very well, I could only see like the speaker, the wedge, and I kind of tripped on the cords and pulled a muscle in my butt. Build it better. Have you ever built anything from scratch? I recently built a caravan made out of Lego with my son. Because I thought then I would have time to sign 50,000 CDs for my fans. I've never done Lego, but I focused on it with him, and I was like, this is my time with my son, so I can get some work done. But yeah, he had other ideas. Something better. Is there anything you wish you could do better? There's a lot of things I wish I could do better. Be less nervous before I go on stage. Well, no, I like being nervous. Be more pleasant before I go on stage, maybe? That would be good. I'm quite a good cook now. I wish I could play tennis better. Done. Woohoo!